So, something else that really is an amazing part of the cleanse is the emotional release that you do prior to the liver cleanse day. And through the day 2 to day 6, those 5 days of major emotional release and forgiveness and going back and retelling the story of your life really helped me release a lot. Day 6, the day before the liver cleanse, I finally realized that the place that I got infected was also the place where in my family I had the most turmoil. And in that time, once I had dealt with the family issues, I realized that not only did I have to forgive the family and the disease, but I had to forgive the place that I was infected. I had to forgive the lake. I had to forgive the trees, the grass. I had to forgive the deer. And finally, I had to forgive the tick. And that was one of the most emotional days, I think, of my life, because I don't think I knew I had to do that. And if you had told me that I needed to, I would have said, no way in hell. Or just no way. There's no way I can do that. But through this process, I was able to.
So basically, to summarize, you came to a realization that at that time in your life, there was some issues in the family going on.
Yeah.
And that so it manifested in the physical, but underlying that was some turmoil there, and you were able to figure that out.
And there was always turmoil with that part of the family, even after I was infected. And I know personally, that my grandmother has it, but she's old and she can't handle the treatment, isn't open to that possibility. Because of my problems mimicked hers so much, they just assumed that it was congenital. But the thing with Lyme disease is that if you are bit by a tick and you're little, or even if you're an adult, you're usually with someone you love. And so if that's a family member, it can look like you are mimicking symptoms that are genetic, but you both have symptoms of Lyme, and it's a bacterial infection. Lyme disease is a spirochete, which means it's a spiral, and it's similar to the shape of syphilis. And it was the reason that I had so much physical damage is because it was spiraling through my body and destroying the tissues. But it looked so much like my family's health issues that no one thought to look any deeper.
Right.
And I never got answers.
So it was the underlying emotional that.
Yeah, so releasing that emotional.
So the two different people could have got the same tick bite because of what was going on in your life.
Yeah. I'm confident that several members of my family have Lyme because I've seen the symptoms in myself and in them. But they're in very deep denial about it.
Right. But you were able to get to that
And I can
awareness.
educate them as much as I want, but my goal is to educate as many people as I can, even if it doesn't include them.
Cool.
Yeah.